Would you please welcome to the infinite sofa my friend, the fabulous Alex Horne? The thing I'm most surprised by is you appear to have a Taskmaster chair in your house.
All the chairs are thrones now. I like to pretend that I'm the Taskmaster when I'm at home. So,
Alex, welcome to the show. Thank you for coming. You have a new series of Taskmaster shooting very soon, and you're not going to tell us anyone that's on it because that's a top showbiz industry secret. Can you tell us anything about it? Can you give us any small morsel? Can you kind of tease a task or something like that? Nope. Okay, good.
No, I can tell you that it's on Channel 4, and we promised that we wouldn't change the show at all when we moved to Channel 4, except now we are because we're not allowed an audience, so it's completely different. But apart from that, it's exactly the same. And yeah, I can't say the names of the contestants. I'm really sorry, but they're all good. They're not. Everyone says it's Channel 4, so is it Jimmy Carr, etc. I don't think they're your typical Channel 4 names. I think everyone will be pleased.
Very nice, very nice. And how are you coping? Let's take it away from the information you're not allowed to tell us. How are you coping with lockdown? Have you got something you've got like I remember before I was a parent knowing that you had an insane number of children, which probably means like 3.
It's insane. Yeah, it's too many. It's 3. I've got 2 boys and another boy. I've got 3 boys. And it's good. It's all fine. Thank you. They finish primary school tomorrow. My eldest becomes a secondary school student tomorrow. So it's all fine. I've got one of them. That's nice, isn't it?
Oh,
Huge sofa, a massive sofa.
oh.
But the dog, honestly, the dog saved us in lockdown. The dog's been wonderful, and I've quite enjoyed it. Apart from looking at any of the news or hearing about it,
The bad bit.
I've enjoyed my home and I've enjoyed my family.
Oh, that's very lovely. You are basically there's a couple of things we have to talk about. One of which I'm sort of saving for later because I've got a little surprise thing that I'd like to throw to you.
Okay.
But we one of the most exciting things about Taskmaster, of which I'm a huge fan, of the original Taskmaster, of course, the proper one before it was on TV. This sort of TV business you've been doing is all very well, but there was an original Taskmaster which was, I mean, superior in every way, right?
Yes, so 10 years ago, minus 2 weeks, I think, up in Edinburgh. I've actually got, because you were mentioned there's a book, which I'm not plugging, but it crossed my mind because of someone's face in there. So in the acknowledgements of the book, it mentions you, first of all, really. I'm forever indebted to Al Pitcher, Dan Atkinson, Guy Morgan, Henning Vane, James Bradford, Jared Christmas, Joe Wilkinson, Josie Long, etc. Stuart Goldsmith is there. But also on page 199 of this book, mentions a man called Nathan G.
Aha! We have Nathan G here. This G is Nathan G. So
hi, Nate. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Tell us, Nathan, why are you mentioned in the book?
Because at the time I'd completed several dozen tasks. And I'm now the global Taskmaster champion, apparently.
The last time we met, do you want to describe the circumstances when we last met, Nate?
We last met at Frensham Ponds when I was completing the last task of however many that, I don't know, 240 something, I don't know. And Alex kindly was there to help me finish the last task, which was to carry a sofa onto the beach and park our butts on it.
And we did that, didn't we? We parked our butts. You bought me a sandwich.
Yeah, we had bacon sandwiches, coffee. It was
we sat on a sofa on the beach and watched a young family. So it was 2 men who brought a sofa to watch some children swimming.
And how many? 240 something tasks. So this is in the book of Taskmaster. It exhorted the reader to actually participate in all of the tasks. When you were writing it, Alex, did you imagine that anyone would do all of them?
I did hope. I hoped that there were people like me out there, and Nate is exactly like me, it turns out. But so is Ben. Ben's your other one, and so is Shara, and so is. Oh,
Holy shit! Have we secretly seeded a load of secret task people?
Yeah, where's your lovely Norwegian gone?
Oh God, where's Mona? Where's
There
my
you are,
lovely
Mona. Hi,
Norwegian?
Mona.
There's my lovely Norwegian.
Yeah, I've met lots of people through it. You know, it's a similar community, I suppose. You know, you do realise there are like-minded people out there, and it's been wonderful from that point of view. I guess it's the same with this. It does look like everyone shares a sense of humour or a sense of
sort of shared disgust, I think, at me normally, and that's sort of behind a lot of the mutinies.
Yeah, it does take a lot. I mean, just to cope with your hair when it comes on.
It's much smaller now. It's much smaller now than it was earlier on. There was a sort of big hair period.
That's amazing.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's
amazing. Do you now listen, Nathan? Someone said in the stream chat, Nathan, show us the tattoo. Did you get a tattoo?
Of course he did.
Yeah. I'm in a bunker underground where work colleagues are, and the tattoo's in a private place.
I've seen it.
Can you, Alex? Can you describe to us what and where the tattoo is?
No. Things. Before you're allowed to see Nathan's tattoo, there's certain initiations. You're on level 2. There are 8 levels, Stu.
Okay. Now listen, we deal with a lot of mutinies, and Taskmaster isn't the only thing you do. You are, of course, the fabulous leader of the Horne Section. You're so good at introductions. I remember from years ago the first time you did the Horne Section in Edinburgh, you would introduce them by saying, "Everyone's got a section. This is mine." And
probably write that down.
Yeah, very good. While we're on my favourite bits of yours, I remember your crowd work. You just take this wonderful angle of like, the way your jokes work is always kind of like, rather than doing the joke there, you go around that way. I remember you saying to someone in the audience, just addressing them. So, Tony, Steve, is it Brian? It's probably quicker if you just tell me. It's just, just wonderful.
I've only got 5 jokes, but I appreciate that.
Well, they're proper jokes. So I don't know what the question is. I just love you, and I just wanted to get you on the show. And I realised I haven't
going to ask me if my band are mutinous.
Yes. Are your band mutinous?
Yes and no. I mean, I definitely don't think I'm the leader. I'm the only one who can't play an instrument, and so I'm in charge because I hold the microphone. But I'm definitely not in charge of them. So I'll read you a typical. We have a WhatsApp group, surprisingly, and this is how our creative process works. This is quite revealing. It's stuff like this. Will says, "I've got an idea for a Horne Section TV quiz. Remember how in Going for Gold, every question started with 'Who am I?' Our program will be called 'What am I going on about?'" I say, "I don't think that's perfect," and then everyone else says, "No, it is. That's what we're doing now."
Now, this is something that we probably should have done before. Archie teleported into the show by supporting the show with a donation, which you at home are welcome. We're all at home. You are also welcome to, all of you, apart from probably Alex Horne, are welcome to support the show with a donation. Alex Horne can simply donate his time, as he kindly has been tricked into doing so. You can support the show, and you can go to the Streamlabs thing. You can press the button that says support the Infinite Sofa underneath this, not the Chops one, because that goes to David Horne. Don't do that. I should never have said that. You fuckers. And you can do that and support the show. But Archie teleported in order to help me to interview Alex Horne. Archie, what is your question for Alex?
The question we have is, have you considered a rule in No More Jockeys that someone gets automatically disqualified if the rule applies to them?
Automatic disqualification if the rule applies to oneself. A cracking rule there, Archie.
It's a great question, obviously, Archie. The answer is no, we haven't considered that. In future games, because we're up to about game 14 in real life, you can play yourself. You can play Alex Horne, No More dog owners. So that would mean your rule wouldn't work. So the answer is no, but I feel like you need a better answer than that, but I don't have a better answer than that. That's what's happened.
That moment of wonderful and gentle sincerity is where we will have to finish the show, because we've already gone on far longer than we planned to. Please join me in thanking the wonderful Alex Horne. Alex, thank you so much for coming on.
Bye. Nice to see lots of familiar faces again.
Yeah, really, really lovely to be reminded that my fans are just comedy fans. Alex, will you come and do my Comedian's Comedian podcast?
Are you asking me here, so I have to say yes?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Of course I will, Stu.
Hooray! Let's do that.
I do it, but not talk about myself. Is there a way of that happening?
Yeah, that's fine. You can talk about Tim Key.
I'm in.
Can you do it in character as Tim Key?
I don't like Tim.
Thanks so much, Alex. Thanks for coming along. It's been fantastic to have you. Good luck with the filming of the new series and all of that. Please thank Alex Horne for me. Bye, Alex.